What's up, guys? Hey, welcome to today's talk, okay? Education Day. So hopefully I can get this to zoom in on me a little bit. It's white on white, so it's not very good. So I'm gonna need to zoom in. But what we're gonna be talking about today is exercise and your immunity, right? It's crucial right now. What do we got going on right now? We got this thing called COVID going on right now, okay? COVID-19, no bueno, right? There's research, is it a virus? Right? Is it a bacterium? How does it operate? How does it operate? And so forth. We're still trying to figure all those things out, okay? Now, I'm not going to say that it's not a serious thing. It's a serious thing. People are dying. One death is too many, right? Hands down, okay? Not going to say that that's not the case. But I want to talk about today how exercise impacts your immune system and your system, okay? So if I was to give you a simple chart, like we always say, the body's connected. The body is connected. For sure, it's connected. We know that, duh. And here's one evidence of that. When you were in your mother's womb, you were grown as a unit. You were grown as one. It wasn't like, oh, week 1, put on the toe on the right, the big toe on the right side. Oh, week 2, put on the second toe, right? Like, no, it doesn't work like that. You grow from cells into, boom, this baby, which, I mean, our son's like 20 pounds now. I mean, he's a thick dude. And I'm like, dude, I wish your cells didn't grow as fast because he's heavy to hold. But I digress. So we know that the body's connected. It's grown as one unit, right? It works as one thing. And I don't want to get too nerdy, but I'm going to give you an example of this when it talks about this, okay? We've got, if I break this down, let me actually erase this. So we know COVID, blah, blah, blah. The body is connected. Let me erase this so we can get a fresh palette. Okay, so I'm gonna draw some stuff. So up here, we've got the brain, okay? And then say over here, we've got the heart, right? I'm gonna draw a bunch of systems. We've got, let's say, your knee joint, okay? We've got your foot, okay? We've got muscles. All of these things are interconnected. They all communicate with one another at all moments and all times. So if you can see that, yeah, I guess you can see that a little bit. They're all connected, okay? So, and I guess I didn't draw the most important thing, right? So your immune system. Your immune system. Okay, so that's connected to everything, blah, blah, blah. So understanding that, it's crucial, okay? So the cool thing is when we exercise and use our muscles, okay, it puts demand on our heart system or circulatory system, which pumps oxygen throughout the entire system. Our brain needs blood. Our muscles need blood. Our muscles need blood. Our heart needs blood, right? We got to make sure that that circulatory system is moving very well to help with essentially keeping us healthy. So when you exercise at the right dosage, right, the right dosage, it's going to make a good impact into your system. So when we don't exercise, we're not getting the benefits of the entire system, okay? Now in this video, I took a boomerang of this toy that my son has, and it's like, it makes complete sense of how if I move one part of the system or this toy, the entire toy adjusts from that system, okay? So if I put pressure on one side, the rest of the thing has to adjust. The same thing happens with exercise. You can also do too much exercise, which is not good for your heart, right? We've seen that. Runners that run ultra marathons, constant cardio, it's not good on their heart, right? They can have the same effects potentially of somebody that's obese, has metabolic disease and so forth. But you might look at somebody who's like, man, that person runs marathons all the time, ultra marathons, 100 miles, they're fit all the time, but their heart can be damaged because it's a muscle. You can overwork it, right? So understanding that, you can overwork a knee. Your joints do break down over time. So you got to make sure you're exercising appropriately to keep them healthy, right? Your feet, same thing, any joint. So understanding essentially that our body's connected and exercise can help makes a massive difference. Let's talk about the benefits of exercise in your brain, okay? So your brain regulates everything. We know this. This is like a hub, right? This is the hub. It kind of takes all the information in from all these different parts of our body, and it's on a feedback loop. So it goes essentially like, say this is a muscle down here. We say, hey, I want to move this muscle, or I'm feeling force. It sends that signal back up to the brain. The brain interprets it And then it tells the muscle how much force to do and so forth. That's why when you lift certain weights, it's like you lift that amount of weight. I got a 10-pound dumbbell doing a curl. I don't need as much force, okay? So it's a feedback loop. So understanding that. The cool thing about exercise when it comes to keeping your brain healthy, which is a big factor in your immune system, there's things, and I guess you can call it neurotropic factors, that essentially, that's a big word, they cross the blood-brain barrier. So when you exercise, there are certain chemicals that are released, I guess neurological hormones, whatever it is, that are released that cross the blood-brain barrier to keep us healthy. Okay, it keeps our brain healthy. That's the beauty of exercise. So there's this thing called BDNF, brain derivative neurotropic factor. It essentially crosses the blood-brain barrier to help keep the brain healthy, and it only is stimulated through activity or exercise. It could be a walk, that kind of stuff. There's been many talks, TED Talks, talking about this and how exercise can help with that. So when it comes down to it, it may only take just a little bit of dosage to get you to strengthen your immune system. Right? A lot of people are working out a whole lot right now. They may not need to. That's why I've kind of set it up, like in the beginning, I was doing every single day. You guys had something to do. You can participate as much as you want. And I was like, you know what? I got to switch this up because I know the dosage, right, is going to make a massive difference. So say we do 4 days a week of training and it oscillates with intensity. And we challenge the system that way to make sure your immune system can repair from that. Because the same immune system that builds muscle, helps you do those things, and repairs muscle from workouts is the same immune system that helps you fight off infection. So the more resilient that your body can get, or more robust your muscles can become, dynamic and so forth, it's going to keep your immune system to be able to handle all those different stresses, viruses, bacterium, that kind of stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, there's things that we can't fight, right? We need antibiotics, that kind of stuff. But you being in a more healthy state can help your immune system function in a better manner. I mean, breathing wise, right? Being able to breathe as efficiently, handle higher levels of stress will help you handle this virus, which is a respiratory virus, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Being able to exercise will build up our immune system and make us more robust. So that's the cool thing about muscles. Muscles are super powerful. They can give feedback to the nervous system, it comes back down to interact. So keeping your muscles as healthy as possible will help keep you and your immune system as healthy as possible. So hopefully that makes sense, and I'll see you guys later this week.